Hello, everybody, and welcome to the channel. We got game two of this four-game series between the Braves and Phillies. Leading off for Atlanta, playing left field is Gar. Batting second, playing second is Call. Batting third, playing third is Jones. Batting fourth, playing right field is Aaron. Batting fifth, playing center field is Acuna. Batting sixth, doing the catching is McCann. Batting seventh, the crime dog McGriff at first. Batting eighth, playing shortstop is Blauser, and on the mound, batting ninth is SMOLTZ. And your hometown Philadelphia Phillies leading off, playing center field is Dykstra. Batting second, playing second is Utley. Batting third, playing third is Smith. Batting fourth, playing first is Howard. Batting fifth, playing left field is Lazinski. Batting sixth, playing right field is Hayes. Batting seventh, doing the catching is Dalton. And batting eighth, playing shortstop is Bella. And on the mound and batting ninth is NOLA. Let's get down here to Philadelphia and get this game started. You see the Phillies' upcoming schedule. They got two more games here in Philadelphia against the Braves. Then they go on the road to Florida to play two games against the Marlins, and they stay on the road and head west to St. Louis. And Gar is batting .364 for the Braves with no homers and an RBI. This is Nola's second appearance. He's 1-0 with a 3.86 ERA. And you can see the Braves are 5-4 as Parallel League joins us here. Half a game up on the Mets. Phillies are now a game and a half back. Jones is only batting $156. Blauser 176. Aaron batting .367. Acuna 211, and as we said, Gar batting .364. Negro with a 2.35 ERA, Maddox a 2.4, Glavin a 4.5, Spawn a 6.75, and SMOLTZ enters this game with a 6.14 ERA. And now the first pitch of the game to Gar, and that's going to be a swing and a miss. Aaron strikes him out for out number one. And Rafael Call comes to the plate, batting .238 with no homers and an RBI. And that's going to be a fly ball out to Dykstra. And that'll be two quick outs here in the top of the first. Now you got Chipper Jones up. Chipper, like I say, only batting $156. He's got one homer and 4 RBIs. And that's going to be a ground ball down to Howard. He takes it himself, touches the bag, and that's a 1-2-3 top of the first. Braves nothing. Phillies coming to the plate, and the Phillies got Dykstra, Utley, and Smith due up. Lenny's batting .222, no homers and an RBI. John SMOLTZ's second appearance. He's 1-0 with a 6.14 ERA. And like we said, the Phillies are 3-5, a game and a half back of the Braves. Dykstra, we told you, batting .222. Michael Jack Smith batting .355. Utley .269. The Bull a $1.25. Dalton .263. Chris Short with a 3.21 ERA. Lefty Carlton 1.93. Denny a 2.77. Aaron Nola entered this game with a 3.86, and Jack with an even 3 ERA. And here's the pitch to Lenny Dykstra. And that's going to be a ground ball down to Jones. He fires across the diamond for out number one. And Chase Utley's up now, and he's batting .269. He's got a homer and 6 RBIs. And that's going to be a fly ball out right field. Hank makes the catch, and there's two down here in the bottom of the first. And Mike Smith's up now, batting that .355 with 2 homers and 7 RBIs. And he gets a hold of this one, folks. Where's this one going to land at? And that ball is driven into the gap in right field. Mike's on board here with a 2-out double. Runner at second. Howard up. And a nothing game. And Howard's batting .250 with a homer and 2 RBIs. And that's going to be a swing and a miss. SMOLTZ strikes him out. And they leave one. The Phillies do. We go to the top of the second. Nothing. And we're going to have the Aaron and Aaron show. Hank will lead it off here, followed by Acuna and McCann. So Hank is batting .367 with 4 homers and 11 RBIs. And that's going to be against the righty. Fly ball out the right field. Von Hayes camps under it and gets his counterpart out as Ken Castro joins us here this morning. And Ronald Acuna is up, batting .211 with a homer and 3 RBIs. And that's going to be a pump up down the second. And Utley makes the catch. And that'll be 2 up and 2 down. And Brian McCann comes to the plate, batting .333 with a homer and 3 RBIs. And that's going to be a fly ball out to center field. Dykstra catches it. The Braves go down in order. To the bottom of the second we go. We got the Bull Lazinski due up, followed by Hayes and Dalton. And Lazinski batting $125 with a homer and 3 RBIs. And that's going to be a infield hit. The Bull shows off his speed here. Gets aboard here with an infield single. And now Von Hayes is up. And Hayes batting .211. No homers and no RBIs. And that ball is hit well. And SMOLTZ's struggling here in the bottom of the second. And that ball is high. That ball is far. How far is this one going to go, folks? And that ball is out of here. Kiss it goodbye. Von Hayes puts the Phillies up 2-0. Still nobody out here in the second. And Darren Dalton comes to the plate, batting .263, no homers and 2 RBI. And that's going to be a ground ball down the blouser. He fires over to the Crime Dog for out number 1. And Larry Boa comes to the plate now, batting .200 with no homers and 3 RBI. And that's going to be a ground ball down the chipper. Fires across the diamond for out number 2. SMOLTZ's calmed down after the 2-run homer. And Aaron Nolan's up. He's looking for his first hit of the year. He's 0 for 2. And that's going to be a fly ball out to Aaron. But the 2-run homer by Hayes makes it 2-0 Phillies as we go to the top of the third. We got McGriff, Blouser, and SMOLTZ, the bottom third, due up here in the third. And Fred's batting .333 with 2 homers and 5 RBIs. And that's going to be a swing and a miss. Aaron strikes him out. You see the team comparisons with Atlanta being 5-4, 77 strikeouts, 44 walks, 22 doubles, and 2 triples. And the Phillies 3-5, 93 strikeouts, 44 walks also, 18 doubles, and 7 triples. And Blouser comes to the plate batting $176, but he does have 2 homers and 6 RBIs up there. And that's going to be a fly ball out to Hayes. Now there's 2 down. And can SMOLTZ, who's not a bad hitting pitcher, help his own calls out here? He is 0 for 3 on the year. And that's going to be a ground ball down the short. Boa makes a nice dive and stop, gets up and throws SMOLTZ out, robs him of a hit. SMOLTZ thought he got himself a single in the left. Give Boa credit. He knocked it down and threw him out. We go to the bottom of the third, 2-0 Phillies. Top of the order due up here. Dykstra, Utley, and Smith. Lenny is 0 for 1, grounded out. And that's going to be a rare play of 56 and a 40. And that's going to be ball 1. Here's the 1-0 pitch. And that's going to be a fly ball out the right field. Aaron's out there. A 64 and a 3 might not be good. 64 and a 3. And that is going to be a single and an error on Aaron. So a single and an E9. And that's like that. The runner's down at second. So a single, and Dykstra gets down to second on an error. As Hammer and Hank can't field that one cleanly. Chase Utley's up now. He flew out to Hank his first time up. And not this time. Let's see where this one ends up at. And John is getting racked around here. And that's going to be a single in the right field. And again, Aaron can't get to it. Let's see if Dykstra's going to try to score here. Probably will. With one out, nobody out though. That'll be a 42. Aaron doesn't have the best arm in the world. Dykstra's got awesome speed of 30. And that will be a 56 or lower. He scores on this single. And Aaron throws him out at the plate. How about Hammer and Hank guns him down? That is a single in the right field, and the runner gets thrown out at home with nobody out. And now you got Utley down at first. And one out for Michael Jack Smith. And Smith 1 for 1 today with a double. And that's going to be a fly ball. Aaron catches this one. So Aaron makes up for the error and gets the out at the plate. Now there's 2 down. And Ryan Howard to the plate. He struck out against SMOLTZ his first time up. And that's going to be a 2 balls, no count. No strike count on him. Here's the 2-0 pitch. And that's going to be the catcher, a rare play, a 41. And we'll have to roll the dice again. A 41 and a 51. And that's going to be down the first with the crime dog down there. And that's not good. That's first on the error. First on error, runner to second. How is this read? First on error. So it's 2 errors in 1 play, it looks like. He drops a pop up. Then he throws the ball away. And the runner's going to score, and the batter's going to get the second. So 2 errors in 1 play by the crime dog. See how we can do this. So it's going to be an E. Let's see here. How can we get 2 errors on this play? Let's see here. 2 errors on a play. Yo, just what you want. Let's see here. Give me a second here, folks. See if I can get him charged with 2 errors on this play. So we're going to do an E, F, 3, then an E, T, 3, Runner on second. So let's do it this way. See if this will work. EF3. Then we'll do the runner on first. Well, no, we don't need to do that. Then we'll do an ET3. Runner's going to go home. So 1, he's going to get the second, and then he's going to go there. And then the batter, R0, 1. Let's see if it takes this. Nope, that's what I was afraid of. That's exactly what I was afraid of. Let's just do it this way. An E3 and another E3. See if it'll take 2 of them. Runner on second is going to go home. And runner goes to second. We'll take it. Yep, gave him 2 errors. We got her done. How about that? And the runner, did the runner score? I don't see the runner scoring now. So let's go back and do that again, because the runner didn't score. Undo. We need the runner to score. And Howard should be on second. Let's try this again. We got the 2 errors. We only got 1 error, didn't we? Right there's already an error. So it didn't work. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Let's see here. I want to try this one more time. EF3. And EF33. Then an E. ET3. Runner on first is going to go there. Let's see if this works. Nope. An assist play is not allowed for a fielding error command. Well, fuck me. Sorry about that, folks. I'm getting aggravated. So what we're going to do, I'll just go in here, we're going to give him a fielding error. The runner's going to score. I'm tired of fooling with it. And the batter's going to get down the second. And then I'll go in here. God darn it. Now it's not even letting me do that. Come on now. And then I'll just go in here and give him the second error. I'm tired of fooling with it. And then we'll go in here and we'll edit the box score here. And we'll go to the Braves. And the crime dog is going to get another error. And it won't show up in the line score up there, but it will in his stats. And that's how we're dealing with it, because I'm tired of fooling with it. So now you got a runner on second. And 2 outs and the Bulls up. And it's a 3-0 ball game. And the Bull is 1 for 1. He singled and came around the score as 007 joins us. Check out his great channel. And that's going to be a ground ball down the blouser. He fires over to first. That'll end the inning, but the Phillies score 1 and make it 3-0. We go to the top of the fourth. We got the top of the order due up here for the Braves. Gar for call and Jones. And Ralph struck out his first time up. Can he get aboard here and try to get some runs back? And he sure can. He squares this one up. It's going to be the first hit of the ball game for the Braves. And that ball is smashed in the left center field. And Ralph, he's going to show off his legs here. That brown-eyed handsome man is turning for third, and he's in there with a lead-off triple. And the Braves got a runner in scoring position 90 feet away with nobody out. And Raphael for call is up. And he is 0 for 1. He flew out to center as Bart joins us here. And Raphael with the pitch. And that's going to be against the righty, an 18. And that's going to be a fly ball out to right field. And let's see here. That'll be a re-roll of dice. A 5. And that's going to be a 55. He should score with no throw. Should score with no throw. Yep, he'll score with no throw. So that's a sacrifice fly. And the Braves are on the board. It's 3-1. Now there's one out and nobody on for Chipper. And Chipper is 0 for 1. He grounded out his first time up. And here's the pitch to him. And that's going to be a swing and a miss. Aaron strikes him out for out number 2. And now you got the Aaron and Aaron show. Hank's 0 for 1. Aaron, Nolan won the first battle here. And that's going to be a fly ball out to Dykstra. And that'll end the inning. But the Braves score 1, cut the lead to 3-1. So we get to the bottom of the fourth. You got Hayes due up. And he'll be followed by Dalton and Boa. Vaughn, he homered a 2-run shot back in the second. And that's going to be a base on balls. SMOLTZ waltzing. Not what you want after just getting a run. And Darren Dalton's up. Can the Braves get a ground ball double play out of this? Darren grounded out to short his first time up. And not this time. That is going to be a fly ball out the left field. Ralph camps under it, makes the catch for out number 1. And you see the Braves have scored 44 runs on 24 homers, 1 stolen base and been caught once. And the Phillies 36 runs, 9 homers, 3 stolen bases and been caught 3 times. And Larry's up, and Bo is 0 for 1, grounded out his first time up. 1 out and a runner down at first. And 35 and a 2. Should be fielding column 1. And then that's going to be a ground ball back to SMOLTZ. He fires down the blouser. And they'll get the runner at second. Now there's 2 outs. And Aaron Nola is up. And he's 0 for 1. Flew out to Hank his first time up. And that's going to be a swing and a miss. SMOLTZ strikes him out. And the Phillies leave 1. To the top of the 5th we go. And we got Acuna, McCann, and McGriff. So we got the 2 mixed up, and Rhonda. And he's 0 for 1. Acuna with the swing and a miss. Nolan strikes him out. That's his 4th strikeout of the game. And Brian McCann comes to the plate. He's 0 for 1. Flew out his first time up. And that's going to be a pop up down the short. Larry waits for the Rainmaker to come down. Catches it for out number 2. And the Crime Dog's up now. Fred's 0 for 1. Struck out his first time up. And that's going to be another swing and a miss. Aaron strikes out McGriff for the 2nd time. Picks up his 5th strikeout. And the Braves go down 1, 2, 3 to the bottom of the 5th. But we got the top of the order due up. Dykstra, Utley, and Smith. Dykstra reached on a single and made it to second on an error by Hank. Then got thrown out at the plate. And here's the pitch to Dykstra. And that's going to be a swing and a miss. SMOLTZ strikes him out. And that's John's third strikeout of the game. And Chase Utley comes up. He's 1 for 2, singled his last time up and came around the score. And that's going to be a ground ball out in front of the plate, 34 and an 8. That'll be a Baltimore chomper that McCann handles easy, fires down to McGriff for out number 2. And that brings up Smith now. And Mike's 1 for 2 with a double in this game. And that's more than a double. That ball is hit high. That ball is hit far. Kiss it goodbye. Michael Jack Smith hits his third homer of the year. And RBI number 8. And he's back to a 3-run ball game, 4-1 Philadelphia. And Ryan Howard's up. He's 0 for 2. He did reach on an error his first time up. And that's going to be a swing and a miss. SMOLTZ bounces back after the homer. And out of end inning, but Mike hits his third homer of the year. Makes it 4-1 Phillies. So we go to the top of the 6th. And we got Blauser, and then SMOLTZ, and then Gardu up. Jeff's 0 for 1. Flew out his first time up. Not this time. That ball is high. How far is this one going to go, folks? Off the wall out there in right field. And Blauser just missed a homer as Aaron gets it out of the sweet spot. Blauser thought he got that run right back. And with that said, I think now we're going to pitch hit for SMOLTZ. So SMOLTZ is going to come out of the game after 5 innings. Let's see who's going to come off the bench here. And it's going to be Dwight Evans is going to come off the bench. Try to get this run across here. Cut this to at least a 3-run game and keep this merry-go-round going. And Evans is 0 for 3 on the year. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be a ground ball down the second. I believe the runner will get down the third now. Yep. Yeah. So the runner will get down the third with 1 out here. And we're back to the top of the order, and Rouse up with the run 90 feet away. Rouse 1 for 2. He tripled and came around the score his last time up. And that's going to be a fly ball out the left field. And the bull does not have much of an arm, but Blauser doesn't have much speed. So a 52. And that's going to be it'll be a 51. And a 66 is the only way to get Blauser out. So here's the throw. And he's in there safely with a sacrifice fly by Gar. And again, that cuts the lead back to 3. Sorry, back to 2. It's 4-2. And now you got Rafael Fakal up with 2 outs and nobody on. And Rafael is 0 for 1. He did have a sacrifice fly his last time up. And that's going to be a base on balls. The Braves will take it. Brings a tying run to the plate, and Chipper Jones. Let's see here. E. And Chipper is 0 for 2. He is grounded out and struck out. Can Chipper deliver here? Rafael with awesome speed. A double will definitely score him with 2 outs. And that's going to be a ground ball down the short. A 63 and a 10. And that's going to be fielding column 2. And that's going to be an error. And the runner is going to get down the second. So that's an E6 by Larry, one of the better fielding shortstops in baseball. Screws the pooch there. And now keeps the inning alive first and second and hammering Hanks up. And with one swing of the bat, he could give the Braves the lead here. Hank is 0 for 2. He's flown out the center and right. Here's the pitch to Hank. And that's going to be a 2-ball, no strike count on him. Can Hank deliver here with a 2-0 pitch? And nope, he comes back and strikes him out, folks. Gets behind 2-0 and strikes out Hank. To end the inning, the Braves strand 2. They do get one on the sacrifice fly and cut the lead to 2 as we go to the bottom of the 6th. Let's see who's going to come out of the bullpen here. You got the righty and 2 lefties. And John pitched yesterday and didn't pitch very good. I think we're going to bring in Rick Camp's going to come in here. So Camp's going to come in the game. Try to keep us a 2-run game. There's Camp. And this is Rick's 3rd appearance. No record with a 2.25 ERA. And he's got the Bull, Hayes, and Dalton due up. And Lazinski's 1 for 2. Came around to score in the 2nd. And that's going to be a base on balls. Not what you want to see here. We're going to fix Rick's notes here. Move that Y over. Make it look a little better. Give me 1 second here. A little behind the scenes here. Do a little editing here. Move that over. Alrighty, now back to the ball game. Tidy that up a little bit. So runner down in first, nobody out. Von Hayes to the plate. And that's going to be a 14. And that's going to be a fly ball out to Hank. He makes the catch for out number 1. Clinton Park joins us here. And Greg Lazinski is down at first. Dalton at the plate. The Braves would love to see a ground ball double play out of Darren. He's 0 for 2. He's grounded out and flown out. And that's going to be a back to the mound. 35 and a 2. And that'll be fielding column 1. And the runner called off first. They picked the bull off. What the hell is the bull trying to do? He should be standing on the damn base. He gets picked off. Now there's 2 outs and nobody on. And Darren's still up. Here's the pitch to Dalton. And that's going to be a ground ball down to the crime dog. He takes it himself. And that ends the inning. We go to the top of the 7th in a 4-2 ball game. And we got Acuna, Brian McCann, and Fred McGriff due up here. And Acuna is 0 for 2. Can he get a board here? Nope, that's going to be a swing and a miss. And that's Aaron's 7th strikeout of the game, folks. And that brings up Brian. Brian's 0 for 2. He has flown out and popped up. And that's going to be a fly ball out to the bull and left for out number 2. So it's up to the crime dog here. Get something going in the top of the 7th. He's 0 for 2. He is struck out both times. Can he avoid the hat trick? And he does. But it's because he doesn't swing at that. And that's going to be a base on balls. So the crime dog down at first. Jeff Blauser just missed a homer his last time up. He doubled and came around to score. Here's the pitch to Jeff. And that's going to be a 2 balls and no strikes as all of a sudden Aaron can't find the strike zone. Here's the 2-0 pitch. And that's going to be a 44 on a 3. 44 and a 3. That's going to be fielding column number 2. And that's going to be a single in the right field. Howard can't get to it. And the runner will stop at second. So all of a sudden now the Braves threatening here. And let's see who's going to come in here and pitch hit for Rick Camp. We're not going to count on him hitting a homer like he did July 4th, 1985. Let's see here. So that'll be it for Camp. Let's see who's going to come off the bench here. And I think it's going to be Freddie Freeman coming off the bench. Yep, Freddie's going to come off the bench here. See what Freddie can do with runners on first and second and 2 outs. And Freddie batting .214 on the year with 2 homers and 2 RBIs. 2 outs, runners on first and second in a 4-2 ball game. And that's going to be a fly ball out to Dykstra. He waits for it, makes the catch. And the Braves strand too as we go to the 7th inning stretch in a 4-2 ball game. And who are they going to bring in here? I think they are going to bring in John. See if he can bounce back. You got the switch hitting Boa due up, then NOLA, and then Dykstra. So John's going to come in the game here. He got lit up the last time. See if John can get something done here. And John, this is his sixth game. He's 2-0 with a 6 ERA. Larry Boa's up, and he's 0 for 2 today. And that's going to be a swing and a miss. He strikes Larry out for out number 1. And do we leave Aaron in the game? I'll ask Ken Castro. You want to take Aaron out and pitch hit for him in a 4-2 ball game? Let's see what Ken wants to do here. The bullpen's fresh, so see if Ken wants to take Aaron out here with 1 out and nobody on in the bottom of the 7th in a 4-2 ball game. Yeah, the wild thing. I like the wild thing. See if Ken's still in here. Maybe Ken left. I'm leaning towards taking him out, trying to score some insurance runs. Yeah, it looks like Ken's not in here. Yeah, he did, but like I say, I always liked him. I always liked Mitch Williams. Alrighty, we'll let 007 make the decision. You want to take NOLA out of the game for a pitch hitter here? He's a Phillies fan. Yeah, 4-2 game, bottom of the 7th. Sure, I can show you that. There you go. Don't forget the lefties on the mound and John Rucker. Say I'm leading at taking him out here. Try to get some insurance runs. Alrighty, we're going to take him out then. Let's see who's going to come off the bench. And try to get a base runner on here. Taylor's going to come off the bench. Try to get a base runner aboard here. Don't need a homer here. Nobody on, just get somebody aboard here. So Taylor's going to come off the bench. And Taylor, first plate appearance of the year, and in 1970, he batted .301 with 9 homers and 55 RBIs. Oh, sorry about that. And here's the pitch to Tony, and that's going to be a ground ball down to Jones at third. He's going to fire over to the crime dog for out number 2. And we're back to the top of the order now in Lenny Dykstra. And Dykstra's 1 for 3. Singled and came around the... No, he didn't come around the score. That's right. He got thrown out at the plate. And that's going to be a fly ball out left field. Ralph makes the catch. And that ends the inning. We go to the top of the 8th. It's a 4-2 ball game. See who's going to come out here and pitch for the Phillies. You got the lefties coming up here. So it's going to be Tug McGraw is going to come out of the bullpen. The Tugger is going to come out here and pitch. And where's Mr. McGraw? There he is. Alrighty, now do we pitch hit here for Gar? I think we do. Gar's going to come out of the game, and Carte's going to come in here. This is McGraw's second appearance of the year. No record with a lofty 27 ERA. So Ralph will come out of the game. Rico will come in. Alrighty, so now you got Rico up batting .294 on the year with 1 homer and 4 RBIs. Braves down by 2. And that's going to be a fly ball out to center field. Dykstra's out there. 56 and a 3. And that's going to be a single to center field. Lenny couldn't get to it. So Rico gets aboard here with the leadoff single. Brings the tying run to the plate. And are they going to pitch hit here for call? That is the question. And they are. Ozzy's going to come in the game here. So Ozzy's going to pitch hit here for Raphael. And he's going to bat from the right side. And he's batting a .118 with a homer and 2 RBIs. And here's the pitch to Ozzy. And that's going to be a fly ball out to Hayes. And that'll be out number 1. So now there's 1 down. And Chipper Jones comes to the plate. And Jones is 0 for 3 today. He's grounded out, struck out. He did reach on an error his last time up. And here's the pitch to Chipper. And that's going to be a fly ball out to Dykstra. This time Dykstra runs in, makes the catch for out number 2. So far the leadoff single still down there at first. And Hank Aaron's up. Hank has flown out the center and right. Struck out his last time up. And here's the pitch for the Hank. And that's going to be against the lefty at 22. And that's going to be a ground ball down the short. Larry's up with it. Fires over the first. And the leadoff single goes nowhere. The Braves strand 1. To the bottom of the 8th we go. And now we got to make some defensive changes here. It's Ozzy and Rico's going to stay in the game. And John's going to stay in the game. He's got Utley, Smith, and Howard. Utley's 1 for 3. He singled back in the 3rd. And that's going to be against the lefty, a 20 and a 9. And that's going to be a fly ball out the center. And Ronald makes the catch for out number 1. And Mike Smith's up. He's 2 for 3. He has doubled and homered in this game, folks. And that's going to be a fly ball again out the center. 2 fly balls to center, 2 outs here. And the bottom of the 8th. And it's up to Ryan Howard to do something. He's 0 for 3. He has struck out twice and reached on an error. And that's going to be a ground ball down the 3rd. And Chipper Jones just screws the pooch, bobbles that ball, and that's going to be an E5. And Howard's aboard here. And now you got the Bull up. And the Bull's 1 for 2. He has walked and singled in this game. He walked his last time up. Here's the pitch from John. And that's going to be a ground ball. That might be a swing and a miss. Nope, that's going to be a ground ball down the 2nd. Ozzy's up with it. Fires over the 2nd to Blauser. And the Phillies strand 1 to the top of the 9th we go. And let's see if Tug's going to stay in the game. You got the righties and 2 lefties coming up. So he's going to stay in the game. Ronald's 0 for 3. He has struck out twice and popped up. And that's going to be against the lefty. That's going to be a fly ball out to Hayes for out number 1. And do they pitch hit for Brian here? And Javi is going to come off the bench. Lopez is going to come off the bench and bat from the right side here. Lopez comes in the game batting .235, no homers and no RBIs. And that's going to be a fly ball out to left field. The Bulls got it measured, makes the catch, and the Braves are down to their last out. We already used Freddie. Do we have a... Well, the Murph can play first. So Dale Murphy's coming off the bench. And if need be, he'll come in and play first if they can tie this ball game up or get the lead. So Murph comes off the bench, and Murphy is batting a .167 with only one homer and one RBI. And that's going to be a ground ball down the chase. He fields it cleanly. And that's your ball game, folks. And the Phillies win this ball game 4-2. Locate the box score. Let's see if they put that extra error in there. McGriff with 2. 3. Yeah, they had 4 errors. Yeah, so it doesn't show up there. The Phillies 4 hits, 4 runs, 6 hits, and 1 error. The Braves 2 runs, 4 hits, and 4 errors. And you had old Jeff Blauser, the only Brave with a multiple hit game. The Braves were 0 for 3 with runners in scoring position, left 5 men on base. Michael Jack Smith was 2 for 4 today. The Phillies were only 1 for 3 with runners in scoring position. They also left 4 men on base. John SMOLTZ picks up the loss. He's 1-1, 5 innings, 6 hits, 4 runs, 3 of them earned. Walked 1, struck out 4, gave up 2 homers. Camp comes in, 1 inning, walked 1. John comes in, pitches 2 innings, gets 1 strikeout. Aaron picks up the win. He's 2-0, 7 innings, 3 hits, 2 runs, walked 2, struck out 7. McGraw comes in, gets the 2-inning save, 1 hit. Take a look here at the standings and leaderboard in the National League. And now the Mets and the Braves are knotted up, and the Phillies are only a half a game back. Washington is a game back, and the Marlins 2.5. And in the Central, the Brewers a half a game up on Pittsburgh. St. Louis is 1 game back. The Cubbies a game and a half. The Reds 2.5. And Houston 4. And out west, the Giants are a game and a half up on L.A. Arizona and San Diego are 3 games back. And the Rockies 3.5. Paul Molitor still leading the league with a .457 average. Bonds and Sosa with 7 RBIs, 7 homers, and Bagwell with 14 RBIs. ERA leaders are at 0 right now, and I believe there's 7 pitchers with 2 wins. 1, 2, 3, 4. Make it 8 now. 8 pitchers with 2 wins, and you got Suter and Tekulve with 3 saves. Sammy's leading in MVP voting, and Juan Marischal's leading in the Cy Young. And the next game on the channel will be game number 3 of this 4-game series. And it's going to be Greg Maddux going up against Bunning. In game number 3, can the Braves get a win out of this? I want to thank Bart 007, Clinton Parks, Ken Castro, Parallel League for joining us here today. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell for reminders, and hit that like button and leave a comment on your way out. Till next time, y'all have a great day and take care.